every person coming here has their own spiritual marriage. They are spiritually married, right? Every single person.
How?
I mean, come on, think about it, right? Every man is a woman and every woman is a man. So all the God knows everything about you before you came here, including the day you were born. The day you were born is a God on its own. Cleansing, we have so many types of cleansings.
Talk to me.
You understand? Some of them we have to even bury you. You can even change the sex of your child before the pregnancy is 4 months.
I promise coming back again, and this is the part 2 of this message, identifying your true self. If you're watching, please remember to subscribe. We are not giving you anything less than the best. Listen, this channel is second to none. Remember, I have Osofo Kojo Bentsil, the part 2 of knowing yourself, identifying yourself. You've been to South Africa and you're ready to move to every part of the world to bring you critical information, mysteries beyond understanding, things that you were not able to. People never open, your fathers never open you to. We are ready to open them to you. But it takes time for you to learn. I'll be right back. But don't forget to subscribe and share this message to whoever is watching. Welcome back.
We're
part 2. You see the God inside. First day, said the God inside speaks to us. If you want to hear, you must first start listening. When you start doing the right thing, to be giving us information, and this is where we are. I can't hear. The distractions are too much. The part 2, tell us, which other way can I be able to really discover what my craft is communicating to me?
Nan me adam ase. Nan me adam ase. Etumfo mokunyaku. Nan payinfo oman chame ahemfo wetwa na ho ehye won. Abosom pimpim. Oh, nan fama. Me yona mo nan fama. De bia mo bozin be mamboko bia. Na ofe. Not to be ansu. Na go sia no fute na ehye. Abosom pimpim wetwa we na Ntayansa, mbromensa. Otumfo bedubonsu nana michio. Nana kojo nana ya mensa nana michio mbowuze. Nana adwenchira. Nekura anyisima. Abosom people we say na tumfo awufie. I like it. I like that so much because I always want to call the gods in your background. The gods you don't even know they are in your background. Your ancestors. Wherever you're watching from, the gods in the US, the gods in UK, the gods in Canada, the gods in South Africa, the gods in Nogopo, the gods in Brukum, the gods in Chufupraso, the gods scattered all over the place. I greet you, Nanano Michiamo. Adabo sumina, mankanda kranka. Etunomo ina Nanano Michiamo. All the gods watching, all the gods listening, we are always grateful to you. Me didn't say go for my mom and nanum. Michiamu mbedi nsano. Opening.
After the final 3. Now you can start.
Yes, me that's it. And to those who don't want to listen, to those who refuse to listen,
that your cry is communicating. That your cry. I will not listen. I'll do what I feel good.
What I feel like doing.
I get it.
Those of you. This is why people like us are here.
Talk to us.
You understand? This is why teachers, this is why there's a system called the AFA system.
AFA, okay.
Ebisa.
Ebisa.
Ebisa system, which is not only my family in the water that does it. My family in Nzima also does it. My family in Ahanta, my family in Nigeria. They all have the AFA system. Then we have the dimensional AFA, which when you also come into that realm, will see everything and tell you exactly as the system. It's a science that tells you everything you need to know, not just about yourself, but about the entire cosmic and about every plant you can ever come across. So the Alpha system is a pure science that goes into breaking and uncovering hidden mysteries and secrets in the entire cosmic and bring it to the knowledge of the people so that they can also hold on. So to those of you that do not communicate with your crowd because you don't listen, I need to point that out. We are here to help you find your craft.
What is Afa?
Afa is a science that was organized or put together by our fathers, and it has over 256 identifiers,
okay,
which representations or items that represents the various, that's the general, it can be broken down to a few various point of contact into the entire cosmic, or various centers, energy centers to the entire cosmic. So each one of these systems is telling you something about everything that exists in the cosmic. So we have it old school, and in saying that, all honor, all respect to all senior Alpha priests, senior Bokos, top Bokos, I greet you. This science is what helps us understand where you are coming from.
So you can actually go and learn.
You can go and learn.
To become an Alpha person,
Mm-hmm.
where when people are having challenges to, you can really look into the cosmic, as you're saying.
Yes.
Be able to decode and tell them what is happening to them.
Yes. So for me, I have two senior Alpha priests with me.
Okay.
So together with myself, the three of us are what we call the spiritual diagnosis.
So you do spiritual diagnosis?
Yes.
Okay.
So the three of us have come together and have engineered our own system that helps you address every single thing you need to know about you before you get that from the call.
Okay, so I have a challenge. I don't know myself. I should say I don't listen to myself. Mm-hmm. Things are going bad. Mm-hmm. I still want solution. I come to you. Mm-hmm. What's the process like? I want to find out myself. As you see in Afa, how will I be able to really do that spiritual diagnosis you're talking about?
So when you come, like I said, there are three of us. So each one will have to pour a drink. We'll have to call,
like we did.
Like we did. We have to call the energies, and then now use money from you. I can't use money from me. So use money from you.
Take money from my pocket, give it to you.
To be able to use that to inquire about everything that we need to know about you. You understand? So
what would that money do? You're doing an inquiry. Why should it be money before you can really go deep into the person?
If the drinks were being sold free at the shops, like I won't need your money.
Okay.
I'll just go to the shop and mention your name and say, Osofo has sent me to your shop to come and pick a drink to pour for them. Is that easy?
I get it. I get it. So it's for the drink.
It's for the things that we will use to inquire.
So listen to me, if you're coming for this kind of inquiry, you see, the money is very critical because they need stuff
from
that
you.
will really help the communication line, right?
And also to help the person sitting down for all these hours.
Gonna spend.
You understand? Because the person is sitting down. You, at the end of the day, when you get what you are looking for and you go your way, you can come and pay the person's bills to the person.
I get it.
So at least, even if it's 1 cedi, the person can say that, oh, I got 1 cedi to pay my child's school fees. You understand?
So this is I want you to show us. As you started, I've come. I want you. I will give you some money, right? Then what's the next step?
So the next step is that we start doing the diagnosis. Now, what makes ours different, because we are three diviners searching into you. You give us a number of days, but I'm pleading with everybody now. There's a lot of people in the queue. So when you call, please exercise patience. Our people don't have patience. They don't. Some people call and they want to talk to you like you are even frauding them. Some people call and actually call us frauds. Because of, and you know, these monies that we are taking, you know the money.
We'll come to that. I want to take time and explain. That's what we're doing this topic.
You know the money, right? this money is not anything anybody would run anywhere with. You understand? But because we are working for a lot of people, that is why sometimes when you call, it might delay. So now what we do, we give you 10 working days. Give us 10 working days. It's just like going to the lab. When you go to the lab, at least they will give us at least 5 working days.
3 days, 24 hours.
Yeah,
come for your
come for your results, right? Depending on what you are searching into. If it's a minor thing, 24 hours you get your result, or even the same day. But if it's a detailed thing, it will take a number of days to be able to get it.
So I come 3 diviners. What's the process like? 3 diviners.
So we get your information. We
What information are
your name,
my name,
where you were born,
where
we need
born.
to travel to where you were born.
My name,
where you were born, your date of birth. The reason why I take the date of birth is I want to confirm the actual day you were born.
The date of birth?
Yes. If you don't know the actual day you were born, we can find out for you. We find out the day you were born, the date you were born, everything. But that is a bit, it will go up. Your money have to go up because that's a lot of work. You understand?
So, your name, where you were born, place of birth,
your
date of birth,
and your current location.
And your current location?
Yes.
What again?
And because I don't know you, I will need your picture.
Okay, something like, is it passport size photograph?
Yeah, and just you see, if I can only see your face, I'm okay.
I'm listing the things. I'm listing the things. So, your name, your place of birth, your date of birth, your current location, and your picture. 5 things.
Yes, at least, so that I can have a contact. Because even if I'm walking in the dimensions and I see you, I might pass you because I don't know you. But when I see your face, at least that can give me an identity of who I'm looking for.
If I bring this information, should I bring it physically?
No, you send it to, now the internet is making everything easy. So you send it through WhatsApp to a particular number. We get those details.
So I send my information to you. What next?
We get the details. Then now we start the work.
Tell us about the work.
So the work is we will search. We need to know where you are coming from. We need to know every single person on the face of the earth has 2 energies.
Talk to us.
Right? Or let me say, every person coming here has their own spiritual marriage. They are spiritually married. Right? Every single person.
How?
You came with a male energy or a female energy. Without that, you cannot survive in this plane.
So, as we've been preaching spiritual marriage, break.
There's nothing wrong about spiritual marriage. In fact, the person leading you to break the spiritual marriage is in a spiritual marriage.
Did you hear that?
Every person. I mean, come on, think about it, right? Every man is a woman and every woman is a man. What do I mean by that?
Talk to us.
Every woman has a male tendency in them. And every male has a female tendency in them. The female tendency is the female energy that exists in you. And the male tendency is the male energy that exists in you. So for example, you are in a male body, so obviously you are seen as a male. But there's a female tendency in you that makes you a mother, which in our dialect we call batan. We are batan, but you're a man, but they call you a batan, right? Because you have
qualities that is related to feminism, right?
Exactly. There's a mothering or mothering nature about you that knows how to mother everything around you, right? But that also brings the balance to your existence in this realm.
So everybody on earth has spiritual marriage.
Everybody.
And it's not bad.
It's partnership. You need to partner with somebody to help you become.
Wow.
Even the Roman fathers, they are spiritually married. Hey, those who claim that I have for me, I can't marry on earth. You have a wife, you have a husband. If you come, I will see it, I'll tell you.
Let's continue from there. So you identified this particular spiritual wife or husband.
Yes.
Let's take it from there.
And I'm literally helping people to also continue the system I've started. But at least they'll give us the credit. We are the pioneers, because nobody was doing diagnosis like the way we do.
Good,
right?
good.
So once we get where you're coming from, the details, every single one is telling a unique story about your life.
Okay.
You understand?
So do you hear, do you see, do you feel, how do you get this information from the realms?
In my capacity, I see, I hear.
Okay.
You understand? I talk to God like I'm talking to you. So it depends on the conversation and it depends on the case. That will determine the level of communication we need to engage in. Right? So Afa sees, Afa hears, Afa knows. So Afa is seeing, hearing, knowing. I'm seeing, hearing, knowing. Combination of that.
Your diviners, other people are also seeing the same thing.
Exactly.
So how do you do the lines?
So what we do is, for example, if I see and I know that, okay, you came onto this earth through the portal of a Tuesday. When they all see it, they should confirm it's a Tuesday.
Why should
three?
So the three is just confirmation of the message you are receiving.
Yes.
So I am sitting here. I've seen Tuesday. The other diviner is seeing Tuesday. They must come to confirm what you have also seen.
All the results have to confirm, because if the result doesn't confirm, what I will tell the person will be false.
So have you ever experienced the point that all the informations were not really tallying?
Never. There's not a single diagnosis I've done for anybody. The person said what I said wasn't true. Not once.
I'm talking about you getting the information, like the diviners.
This is what I'm saying. Before I even talk to the person, we have to be accurate. If we are not accurate, I will not be accurate with the individual coming in.
Okay, so after getting the information, you are super sure.
That is why I talk to you, because I know. So some of the things I tell you, that countless of times I've spoken to people, I told them things about their background. When you came, I was doing a diagnosis for somebody. After the God showed me something, and I saw that when he was 3 years old, a woman around the mother that envied the mother tried to poison him. Something like this, a 3-year-old, how would you remember?
You would not.
You will not remember. So then I will challenge you, go and ask your mother. If you go and ask your mother and she says what I'm saying is a lie, come back and tell me. They always come back to confirm what I'm saying is the truth.
Okay, so you've done that part. Let's say this is one line. What other thing do you look for after taking this information?
We look for, like I said, where you're coming from, because the day you were born is significant.
So you will first search for that.
The day you were born. Because the day you were born is helping us understand, should I say, what you need to do here. The kind of job you should go into. I heard you talking to somebody and the person was saying, if it's not everybody that can do an office job. It is not everybody that can do an office job. How can this world advance if everybody is sitting in an office? How are we having this conversation before? Because there are powerful technicians behind the scenes ensuring that this is going smoothly, monitoring every second, the voice panels, everything, checking, right? If those technicians are not doing their work, it will go to the editing bench. They will also have to edit. So we sitting here having this conversation, the job is not done. The job will continue after here.
Wow.
You understand? So there are those that are born on specific days that can do what we are doing.
Okay. Others born that can be in the office.
Others born that can be on the editing bench.
I get it.
Others born that can be the managers. Others born that can be the researchers. Others born that can be the architects. The reason why you have a construction firm and you are failing is because you were not born to be a contractor. You are a programmed contractor, by force contractor. So you would fail and your company would never succeed because you were never born into that field.
So the day alone tells you a lot about the work you're doing. You are in the wrong field. It will really show you are in the wrong field.
Before even the God will confirm, your day alone is telling you a lot about you. Because you see, there's a whole lot of agreement that goes on behind the scenes before you come on earth. Right? So all the God knows everything about you before you came here, including the day you were born. The day you were born is a God on its own. So that God has that data. And once that God transmits the message to all the other gods, everybody knows you were born to be a farmer.
Don't try to be a doctor.
Don't try to be. So when you go to any other God, they know they can't help you. But the priest there won't tell you this because the priest there wants your money.
Instead of doing this diagnosis
to know,
find and tell you, brah, jumana yenye kokodo.
This is the trick they use. Brian be said anonymous. Oh, you be said anonymous will be a BBO. Yes, and you say, oh, almost ABS. By the time you realize you paid about 5, 6, 7 installments.
Wow. The first thing is to find
out
who you are.
It's not every God at every shrine that will do every job. It's a lie.
We'll talk about this. This is a whole topic to discuss. So apart from the day you were born, as you be able to identify, what next?
So after you've identified that, then now you need to know the fuel, the support system that can help you do what you came here to do.
And that is
the elemental realm you're coming from. Whether you are fire, whether you are earth, whether you are water, whether you are earth. You understand it? Ooh. So the day makes you know what you're supposed to do, but there's a mechanism behind what you're supposed to do that help you actually do it. That's what some people call the spirit of might, the ability to do what you know you must do. So once you just know your day, it's not enough. You know it. But now you have to have the ability to do what you know.
And that is based on your element.
Yes.
Wow.
Sometimes both you and the female can be on the same elemental being. Sometimes it needs different combinations to be able to make it work. So for example, you are an earth element. You need water around you. So you have to marry a water person so that the water can water the earth.
So you're a male and you're going to get married and you're fire. You should be careful not to marry fire or marry water.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
No, because the trick is sometimes I can be earth, but the wife I came here with is water. So even me coming on earth alone, I'm fully sufficient. Without an outside, because creation ensure that there shouldn't be an outside influence helping you to become who you need to be.
So with or without a woman,
or without anybody,
you can, or a man, you can still make it.
Yes, the Creator made all of us self-sufficient, independent. The tree standing there is the tree standing there. But that single tree will be able to bear fruit for all of us to enjoy.
So the energies, as you're saying, wind, water, fire, earth, you're using it to relate to relationships. So if you're able to identify this well, the fuel that will drive why you are here on earth.
That is the spirit behind the reason why you are here.
So person who need power, yeah, I shall see you. So who that ben your woo when juma ben danumu also baby was sitting mo na the take you na kwako yese we ensue we ja we mframa we no tie no mu nipo bituma boa o masa ahoden na odi ba so be bituma ba be adwuma ade yi su mu dopa o so we nti na se hu nipa wo yo into be ton kokwesti dan.
You don't understand it.
What on cars? So they be a content.
Exactly.
Wow.
You understand? And this information you not get it anywhere. I promise you, not a lot of priests know this. A lot do not know. Let me say a funny story, and my people, they know, right? There are certain things I even taught my Afa priests to do that they didn't know. They can use Afa for that. I can't say those things here.
I understand.
You understand? So it's not a lot of people don't know.
You do more spiritual research.
Yeah.
Going beyond what you know,
you have
what you came to meet, you're going beyond it.
And do you know what is helping me? This is why people are silly. Do you know what is helping me is not this physical body. What is helping me is the drive, the goals that I came with, the drive, the spirit, the power that pushes me. They own intelligence in the palm of their hands.
Apart from knowing your energy, one day we'll come and talk about the energies. So let's leave that here. Apart from that, in the middle of doing the Afa, what again do you look for?
So now that we know what you are here to do, what can help you do it, then we know what will stop you from doing it.
So now you're looking at the barriers,
the hindrances,
the
taboos.
Charlie, I'm learning so much. Charlie,
you understand the taboos. So now we talk to your cra.
How do you do that?
Because, for example, the libation that we poured, that Ekia Gloria came in, it was a cra glorious prayer. Her cra is desperate and crying. And I picked her cra's conversation, had it here, did it in a prayer. That's talking to your cry.
So a prayer will not go anywhere, but the prayer is answered because a prayer is coming, looking for somebody that will give solution to a prayer gloria.
And her goals directed her to me.
In the middle of my interview, a prayer they come telling you.
You understand?
Wow.
So talking to your cry is the final icing on the cake.
So talk to her. How do you do that? The okra will speak to you and you tell the person or something?
That is why I need to know you. So that's why I need to know you. So when I meet you, I can know you are the one I'm dealing with. You understand? Then we have a conversation. Once you have a conversation, I'll know everything that I need to know.
So with these 3 points, automatically
now,
you know yourself.
You are in the ascendancy.
Will you maybe tell me what I shouldn't eat, what I should eat?
Yeah, that's all come in talking to your cry. Your cry will say, because when your cry was busy telling you, you were too stubborn. There are countless times we've told people you are stubborn, you don't listen to your cry. You're too stubborn, you didn't listen. So now you have to come to me for me to tell you.
Okay, so I'll say, oh, penam.com.
You understand?
I get it.
So now, after you've known all this, that is not the work.
Tell us.
After you've known all this, now you have to awaken your true self.
After knowing this information, knowing about yourself, you've come to Osofo Kojo Bentsil, do my spiritual diagnosis. He is done. You have the information now. It doesn't stop there.
No, now we have to do the rituals.
Ooh.
Because the energy that came will tell what he or she would take to do the job for you.
Wait, the very first interview, you mentioned that you can even listen to yourself and begin to follow the instructions. What about that? Is that not enough?
The instructions are the rituals. The instructions you give to yourself would be telling yourself that, oh, every time wake up at this time and pray. So every particular time, every hour of the day or that particular time, you'll be prompted to wake up. Or you'll be given certain signs that will be telling you, do this, do this, do this, do this at this time. So those are the works that you put in to now be able to awaken in your true self.
So, for example, I've messed up for a long time. For over 20 years, I have messed up. What are some of the things that normally comes out for people who have really messed their life up to do in connection with their craft? So
after we found that if you deserve, and I'm not used to deserve it, if you must be cleansed, your crowd will tell you you need cleansing, you need to be born again. Cleansing, we have so many types of cleansings.
Talk to me.
You understand? Some of them we have to even bury you.
Bury like how?
Yeah, bury into the earth. We cover you. In fact, I was supposed to do one for you.
Hey!
But I engineered it differently. But I was led to do that.
I don't know how. You dig the ground and put the person in and cover the person. Won't the person die?
No. And the how, I won't really put it out there because that is somebody also taking it to do things that we can't.
Don't go and try and kill somebody. The man did not open the key. Don't go and try that. I could see incense all around. What does that do?
No, because I have to also feed my people.
Charlie, you see, everything I see, I'm talking about. It means we are learning.
Yeah.
It means we are learning. It means we are learning. Wow.
The more I give them food, the more they also
purification becomes one of the things that if you've really messed yourself up, you will do in a form of baptism to bring you back on track, right?
Yeah. The cleansing, and that's what I'm saying. There are so many types of cleansings. You understand?
Tell us some of them.
This is a cleansing on its own.
Burning incense?
Yes, it's a cleansing on its own.
So aside cleansing, what other things normally comes out when it comes to people coming to redo their diagnosis and they're supposed to go through that spiritual purging and purification? What other things?
So like the cleansing is part of the rituals you have to do. So in the ritual, like I said, every energy and what they would take to do what work they have to do.
Okay.
So the different results that comes will determine the different rituals that we have to do. Now here's the problem. A lot of people can tell you things. Oh, I see this, I this, but they can't tell you the rituals you have to do. So they've seen it, but they don't have the solution.
Okay, so can we say that a prophet can see this, but if it has to do with slaughtering a sheep, because it doesn't fall within his beliefs,
they don't have the solutions,
then the person will not do it. So you know, but the person cannot do it for you.
People who do palmistry, people who do numerology, people who do all these astra zodiac readings and all of that, they will see cards and all of that. They will see things about you. The things would confirm with your life, but the keys, the results, the works, how to now do the work to free yourself from those things is what is lacking in those areas. So people can actually tell you stuff.
The same thing.
Yes, but now let's go to the practical. How do I get result after 3 months, after 6 months?
The practicality must be done.
Because the energy that is going to do the assignment, right, would need certain things. Even if it's a herb that is doing the assignment, that particular herb will need something that it will charge you before it does the assignment.
Let me share this testimony with you. I came and Papa did my spiritual diagnosis. You see, it's difficult people saying these things on set. This is my set, and I am saying this to you. The day I got to know that there are things I should never eat in my life, that these are the things that I enjoy most, I was shocked. And the day I stop eating those things, the kind of things I am seeing in my life is shocking. So I have witnessed it, I have practiced it, and I'm really benefiting from it. I am not saying this, you know, I don't do this. But when something is true, and you know, and you decide not to say it, you're rather killing the people. Come and listen to this. Come and do your affair. And know yourself well. If you don't even believe it, please come and do it. My next line of question is going to be, I have done it. If I tell you testimonies I've seen within 5 months, it is shocking to me. Sometimes I ask myself, am I that same person? Try it. The only problem is that you're just doing what your soul doesn't, your spirit doesn't like. You keep on doing it. So what result are you expecting? It is cause and effect. You're not supposed to eat orange, you're enjoying it. Let's use allergies for example. You don't like oranges. When you eat it, it will give you a negative effect, and you're still eating it. So nobody is causing the problem, you are the problem. Just because you don't know. Please, and a very big please, I am pleading with you. This channel is to help you grow. Grow yourself. This is not about outdoor worshiping. You're not worshiping anything, but you want to know who you truly are, to have the full benefit of your life, enjoy life. All this stress you're going through is just because you don't know who you are. I want to celebrate Osofo Kojo Bentsil for this job. I have really enjoyed it. Benjamin Shaw. I am saying it here with all humility. And you'll be I have witnessed it. I will not hide this from you. I will not hide this information. You've never seen me saying this on my set before, but I am saying it today. Mr. Shinade. With the Windino, I want you to help us. Is it only done for mature people? As a parent, can I do it for my children? Young, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. Are there any dynamics as far as doing that far?
There's no limitation. You can even do it for your unborn children.
Wow.
There's no limitation.
How do you know you're going to give birth to a boy or somebody who is coming? How?
The funny thing is that you can even change the sex of your child before the pregnancy is 4 months.
You can change opebema.
Yeah.
And oba into one big much check your son. Wow.
Yeah, you can change it.
So the young way, me person me last baby, I can really sit down and say I need twins.
Yeah, you can change. It's all the works. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Everything is about the work that needs to be done. The work, that is where the real thing is. The work that is done behind the scenes. The works that we can't talk about here. That is what triggers certain things. It's just like the physical form. Somebody has gone through the studies to become an engineer. That is their work. So in that expertise, they are able to tell you this building you are putting here would collapse. If you still want to put this building here, we have to do certain works so that it can strengthen the foundation of the building you're about to put up.
So the engineers stand and said, this story will go 3.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they just started the foundation.
Exactly.
You can see the metals out and said this one will go 4.
It can't go more than this. So that is the real work that has to be behind the scenes to ensure that physically or outwardly things are going exactly as it's supposed to be.
So it means that everybody needs to really do this spiritual diagnosis.
Everybody needs
your children, you need to do it for them to understand them, yourself, even your business, the current business, you can do it for the business.
Everything. Everybody. That's what I'm saying. Once you get here, this work that we are doing, right? For some time ago, I would never do this work. But you're one of the main people that is actually encouraging me to do it because people need it.
Tell everyone somebody.
No, because I would never because it's time consuming. Really, and this is what people don't understand. And when people call in with the pressures and all that, you have to relax. It's time consuming.
Awesome.
It's time consuming. Please, just chill. We are not running anywhere. This is my livelihood. This is what I've decided to do with the rest of my life. The reason why I came on earth is to teach. So I'm not running anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Once the work comes, we will do it. But if it hasn't gotten to your turn, just exercise patience. Just a little patience. We'll definitely get to you. I know. I understand.
The pressure is to open your change and cooperate.
That is why I want to do a good job. Because if you come, my promise to you is in 6 months, you see changes. Right? Saying that to somebody's life is not an easy thing to say. It's easy to just say it online. Right? But you've lived 40 years, 50 years of your life, and I'm telling you, once you go through the process, in 6 months, changes will come. So this is a big guarantee you're giving anybody.
How much do I pay before you can do this affair for me in terms of what to buy the drinks with, as you're saying? How much will it cost?
So the diagnosis is not pricey. I mean, you can afford it, very affordable. Oftentimes, it's the rituals that goes up because of the things we have to buy.
If I have 3 kids and I want to do it for all of them, myself, my wife, and my kids, do I have to pay for everybody?
We pay for everybody. Sometimes, even you can ask my brother, I come in and say, oh, take one off. We'll find ways and means to. I come in, I do that all the time.
Whoa.
Yes, but literally we are giving, this is time. Let me say this. Whenever I talk to anybody, at least I spend like an hour. After diagnosis, I spend an hour to talk to you. Yeah, how many people will do that? So in 10 hours, I'm talking to 10 people. How many of you will sit down 10 hours to talk? Once I'm talking to you, you are draining me with the things you are going to. It's an energy exchange. You understand? So in a day, how many people can I talk to?
So for example, as you're talking to the person on phone, do you still communicate with the spirit and still give it information? Or you
whilst I'm talking to you, whilst I'm talking, the gods are active.
Wow.
If I say something I'm not supposed to say, this, like I just told you, the one that when he was 3 years old was poisoned. Whilst I was talking, the gods came and told me, so I told him out of spot. The highlight of the entire experience is on the spot ones.
I'm not in Ghana, in America, UK, Europe.
It doesn't matter where you are.
Wherever you are, you can also
have
access to that. You're a pastor, wherever you can also have access to that.
Oh, I can show you messages on my phone. Pastors that are calling in a lot of. I would say some different pastors. I won't say it's their secret. But come on, yeah, my brothers, pastors. We talk. They come. They ask and they go and according to the Holy Spirit. So we talk.
The Holy Spirit will come one day.
We talk.
Wow.
We talk.
Wow.
We talk.
Finally, on this topic, I want you to tell us if anybody is interested in doing this, how often must you be checking? For example, I am young, I have a child. At what age will I do it? When should I repeat it again? Or at any point, what are the times that we have to be doing it?
So initial one is the delicate one, is the one that is time consuming. That's when we have to take them. Because think about it, I am literally telling you about your life. And I'm empowering that life. So I'm equally responsible and very liable to what you do after the conversation with me. If you go ahead to succeed, I'm liable. If you go ahead based on the words that I've told you to go and do something that you're not supposed to do, I'm liable, right? So after that, that's the initial one, that is the delicate one. After that, the rest is just quick calling confirmations. You get it?
Get it.
Like you've done all the basics, we've done the necessary works, necessary rituals, and all of that. Oh, I'm about to go into this business. Do you think it's a good quick check? Yes, go. No, don't go.
So after paying that, you're not going to pay any money again. It's just asking simple questions. So
no, that one you have within a limited space. After the first, within 17 days, you can always ask questions about what you've done initially.
Wow.
But after that period, you don't have to do a diagnosis till about after 3 months. If you want to quickly check something. Because the thing is, a lot of people, if I follow people, well, I'll take people's money. Because a lot of people want to check. That's all money you are wasting. You have to take your time, relax. The first work we did, try and see if you're seeing fruit of the first work.
First one before you continue.
If you haven't seen anything, don't rush to, let me do this, let me do this. No, see that there are results with the first works that we've done before.
One is some kind of picture of you. But my phone. If you want to sponsor us, please do. Please do. We need it. There's so much. We want to be going live. Like as you're watching now, if we are live, what happens is that any question you have, we can also answer it. Now I'm sitting here asking all the questions for you, and people think I'm talking too much because it's not live. And I try to make sure I will get all answers, all questions that is bothering your mind. I want to really go through that so that he can answer for you. But I am also a human being. There are things I wouldn't be able to touch on. Please support us. We need cameras. We need quite a lot of gadgets to be able to do the live for you. We are growing gradually. Support us in the form of sponsorship. People are really watching, so if you put your product on this platform, you're going to get results. Please talk to us, support us. That is my number there.
Let me say this is my support to you as well. Anybody that would come up and say, you know what, Reverend Yansa, I'm buying you this set of cameras, I will do a diagnosis for you, and I will also pay half of your rituals. You understand? So as you're supporting him, I'm also supporting you. You understand? So if you're buying it, just let us know what gadget or what you can say. Okay, I'll pay your internet bills. You can say I'll pay your food or whatever it is. Let us know the support, that we can also support you with something. Okay, let's help ourselves build. Do
you know why the support is important? So we don't talk to people who don't have the capacity. People are rather charging money to interview people, and it doesn't help. You need the right people that will give you the right information, that will give you the needed support. So we don't just want to put people on the camera. No. The right people with the right information is what we need. So when the support is there, you don't worry yourself about people trying to call you. Come, I'll pay, I'll do this. Then you are forced to go because you need the money to be able to get the gadgets. Please, I beg you, support us. It's very important. We'll bring the interview to an end, and I'll say thank you very much. Our new subscribers, thank you very much. If you have not subscribed, please click that. And there is a notification button there. When you click that bell, please please hit it. Do you know why? Anytime there is a new interview upload, it will give you a notification, and that will help you follow all conversations on the platform. Please, if this is the first time, go back. There are so many videos we've done with Papa, so many videos we've done with other people who are good speakers. Go there and watch them and learn from it.
Learn.
Please learn. If you even learn, unlearn. I'm even listening to myself, unlearn and start learning again. If you keep going, please come back. What you have been learning, you still unlearn that one too, and keep on adding more information. Then you can become a full person. God bless you so much for watching us. Papa, thank you so much. Can you please allow us to put your number on the screen so that whoever want to talk to you? So I'll put a number that this is a personal assistant of Osofo Kojo Bentsil. He's called Jojo. Jojo will talk to you beautifully, and any assistance you need, he will give you. While being crossing, so Jojo will really assist you. Call the number. If you want to do this, please, if you're starting a business, anything you're starting that you need to understand before, please pick this number and do the needful. We'll find out what.
It is our job. Okay, you thought I was going to talk about you. No, I'm not talking about you. It is our job to build this nation. It is not anybody's job. Don't wait for anybody. Don't wait for anything. Don't wait. Do something in your own small corner. Wake up in the morning, pick all the rubbish around you. Make sure your gutters are clean. Plant a tree in your house. Plant a tree in your neighborhood. Sometimes you're even living in compounds, you can't plant a tree. Buy a tree, go and plant it in the forest somewhere, by a river. Do something that would help transform this nation. And in a few years' time, you will realize that your contribution has transformed the state of the nation that we call Ghana, that we all live in. Have a great one. And please subscribe, share, and tell all your family and friends that the place to learn is here.
Telemedinkra, Scholars Production, and a boy, you. Bye for now.